Hello and welcome, I'm Chokni and this is Sakhet, and we're going to be opening 100 Plunder Skull boxes. Before we do, let's just take a quick look at the achievements for this festival. So we've got Happy Work for Hollowjack. This is where we collect all the Hollowjack motifs for this character. I've got some already, but hopefully the opening will let me collect the rest. An Unsparing Harvest is the achievement to complete the listed achievements for the Witches Festival. So I've only got the Happy Work for Hollowjack to go, and I get the Dusk Reaper's title, and I also get the chance to purchase the Exorcised Coven House in Hag's Fen in Glenumbra for gold rather than just with crowns. I've also got Reaper's Harvest, which was from completing the Witch Mother's Bargains quest, and Pumpkin pairs well with Guts, and that's from drinking out of the Witch Mother's Brew during the Witches Festival, and that is summoned when you use the Witch Mother's Whistle. And as I'm opening 100 Plunder Skulls, I've already got the achievement for earn 100 Plunder Skulls. You also get it at 50 and when you open your first one. So next I just want to show you the gold rune box masks from last year. We got two. So there was the Pumpkin Spectre mask. It's a Witches Festival tradition to masquerade as Hollowjack the Pumpkin Spectre, menacing the adults and mock frightening the timid. If that sounds like fun to you, this mask is just what you're looking for. And we also had the Scarecrow Spectre mask. Folk all across Tamriel know that during the Witches Festival you don't linger near the harvested fields, lest the Scarecrow Spectre come and take your head. Now you can masquerade as this legendary boogeyman. So the ones I've not collected from this year is the Hollowjack Spectre mask. So it's a Witches Festival tradition that has the same writing as the pumpkin one. And the Thicketman Spectre, which also has the same description as the Scarecrow. There are also some other goodies that we can get within these Plunder Skulls. Obviously the Hollowjack motifs are within the skulls. You can also get some gut, worms and crawlers, which is good because I'm trying to work through the Master Angler achievement with Eats Many Cakes. And there are going to be some recipes such as the Double Bloody Mara, which is golden. And there are two purple recipes, Witch Mother's Party Punch and Witch Mother's Potent Brew. And there are some green and blue ones. And there are also some furnishing recipes this year, which I'm looking forward to getting, because they'll go for Eats Many Cakes as well first. And then there are some other furnishings as well, and I hear there are a lot of branches. So if you need to go grab a cup of tea before I start opening, pause the video. If not, let's continue. So we're going to start. So I get a motif with this one, not one I've got, which is good. This is fantastic. On my second opening, I get the rune box Hollowjack Spectre mask version 0.2. There we go, there's one of these famed branches that are going about. And I've got some amber marble, which is the ingredient for crafting in the Hollowjack style. This is one of the recipes. Blue one, crisp and crunchy pumpkin snack skewer. Obviously sounds delicious. Another motif, And we're getting some ingredients as well for our alchemy. Which is good, because it means I'm going to end up with a nice selection. So here's one of these Witch Mother's the Party Punch. So this one increases Magicka recovery and Stamina recovery, and your health recovery for 2 hours. And requires the purple ingredient of Bevez juice. Oh, I've got one of the furnishing recipes, the Hagraven's Cauldron Rough Stone. There have been complaints that it does look similar to one of the Elven ones, but it's a glitch and it's not supposed to look like it. It is supposed to look different. So hopefully that'll get fixed in one of the updates. But have we all been enjoying the event this year? I enjoyed it. For me, it felt a bit slower than last year. But that's because I was working on more than one character to level up. Oh, this one's the Potent Brew. So this one increases your max Magicka and your max health, and it also gives you max recovery for 2 hours. And again, it uses the purple ingredient of Bevez juice. So Sakhet started off at level 34, and over the week I've managed to push her up to CP, so she now joins Eats Many Cakes. Oh, and this is a Witch's Totem, Gnarled Vines and Skull, a small house item. So I shall have to decorate another house. Maybe I need to buy a new house, because I only have this little one. And here we have an unknown recipe for this character. The Sweet Sanguine Apples. Increases your max Magicka for 2 hours. And it's just got apples and honey. And it's nice to see that I'm getting housing materials. I did see the little achievement pop up for the decorative wax. Apparently I've gone through 30 already. Oh, we've got a recipe, Double Bloody Mara, max Magicka and max health, which increases. And it also says if you are a vampire, the blood in this drink will also mildly sate you. So it does uses Nirnroot, tomato, Daedra Hearts, and the purple ingredient Frost Miriam. So could be expensive to make if you don't have all the ingredients already. I could probably see the reasons why people who are vampires use it. I have yet to do a vampire or werewolf character, so that might be something for me to consider for in the future. Another recipe, bowl of peeled eyeballs, and this one increases Magicka recovery and health recovery for 2 hours. I also have another character I'm meant to be leveling up with this event. Rhea, my orc, she's a dragon knight. She's going down the tanky route, just like Eats Many Cakes. Sakhet is my first Nightblade. And here we've got Frosted Brains. Increase max Magicka and health recovery for 2 hours. And I've enjoyed playing her, it's definitely different. I played with Eats Many Cakes, who is my tank, for, well, pretty much the whole of Elder Scrolls. I didn't really make any new characters until last year, and that was with Rhea. So bless her heart, I've not even leveled her up first. So you can see I'm getting plenty of these saplings. According to this, I've already got 5. Definitely need a house with a garden. And another recipe, Ghastly Eyeball, increases your max magicka and magicka recovery for 2 hours. We're just over halfway now. Still no sign of the other skull. I've actually forgotten what was the first one I got. But we've got plenty of Hollowjack motifs, so even if I complete them all with this character, I have another couple that will be able to use them up. Oh, we've got another pattern. This time it's in purple, so that one will go straight for Eats Many Cakes. It is the Witch's Corpse Wrapped. So let's see, it uses bast, decorative wax, heartwood, argentum, and elegant lining. So it's going to start using, obviously, the elegant lining for the cloth part of the wrapping. I know that sounded all very obvious. I did try and make sense of it in my head, but you know when you think of one thing and then you say something else. Now I don't think I've mentioned this one yet. Crisp and crunchy pumpkin snack skewer. So I think there's 2 skewer ones. I don't really keep track of the blue and the green ones, because even though I've got them all on Eats Many Cakes, they're not something I've been interested in. So you get increase in max magicka and max stamina for 2 hours. And I've got another witch's totem, so not too bad. I'm not getting as many of those. So I've got another witch mother's party punch, and again, oh my goodness, and again. Be nice if it was doing that with the room boxes, and then I could give some of them to my guildmates and my friends who haven't always been able to come on or play during the event. We're at the 20 Plunder Skull boxes to remain now, so I definitely need one of the other masks, and that will make me a happy bunny. I do not want to assign that, I want to use it. That's because I was thinking of taking it all before I'd even looked at it. Would have been a nice surprise if certain things were in there. This is it, the final 10 boxes comes down to this. I've just noticed actually the icon, the little Plunder Skull itself. Looks kind of cool, carrying it around. Just for this event, obviously. So, we got Hollowjack gloves in that one. I have been pushing the buttons on my controller. It just for some reason is taking a while to respond in some places. So I got another recipe in that one. 8, 7, 6, 5. Oh, it's getting stuck on 5. I only got a scrub, come on, I need this other one. Getting a little bit impatient now, here we go. 4, 3, 2. Oh, this is it, last one. So we do a drum roll, I don't know. Ah, I didn't get the other one. But I was lucky enough to get it that other one, which actually I should look now. So let's have a look. In my collections. No, I haven't opened it yet, so I've got to go to my inventories. So this is the one I got. I got the Hollowjack Spectre Mask version 0.2. So let's, since we're here, let's look at my motifs as well. Let's get them sorted out. So I need the belts. Conjure, Conjure, Jill and Jack, Harvest Arms and Arm Attack, Pumpkin Deer and Black Hawthorn, Wart into Grind Garments Worn. I love the little poems that they give. The belts have something different. Cincha, Kincha, hold our raiment tight, sure and secure to prowl the night, straps to hold our weapons near, ready for all time of fear. I need the boots. So the first part is the same, and then it goes soles of rind and pointed toes, shall surprise unwary foes. Hollowjack, or rather Hollowjack, shall ever tread on the corpses of the dead. Need the chests. Cuirass of enduring rind, guarding torso, force and hind, turn all weapons, point and edge, like impenetrable hedge. I feel like I missed something with that one, like impenetrable hedge. Never mind. On to the next one. I need the gloves. Thorned, night black gauntlets planned. Oh, it's Thorned. Thorned? I feel like I've missed that one as well. To cover Hollowjacky hand, but flexible so hands can strangle, throttle, eye gouge, tear and mangle. Not quite as easy to flow with that one. I need the legs. Rind and bark are intersected, lower limbs shall be protected, weapons swung and darts projected shall be turned or deflected. I'm saying it's turned because that's how I'm reading it. Oh, I need shields. Hawthorn bark and twisted limb, ward with visage gaunt and grim. Despite what weapons foe will wield, none shall penetrate this shield. That's a good one. Need the staves. Oh, and that was my last one. Excellent. So I've got happy work for Hollowjack, which means I get the Unsparing Harvest. So we shall have a quick look at the Exorcised Coven as well. Summon segments, mirthful medley. Hollowjack's staff, long and deadly. Casting spells, good and malign. Pumpkin demons know the sign. That was a nice one as well. So my recipes, I'm not going to bother with Sakhet because I'm going to make sure Eats Many Cakes has got them first. She probably has them last year, but definitely the recipes are going to her. Especially seeing as I only got one of the witch's corpse. So let's check out this helmet. Let's go into collections. Well, it's not a helmet, it's a hat. There we go. Oh, it's up here. The Hollowjack Spectre Mask version 0.2. Oh, isn't that ghastly Gary? I think I like that one. What was the pumpkin one like again? Oh yeah, that one's a bit plain now. I've got this one. I think I'll just run around Tamriel with this for the rest of the event. Whee! Don't I look so pretty? Oh, and I can also change my title now. I can do Dusk Reaper. Yay! Oh wow, this is going to go on for ages, so we're just going to go straight to that coven place. Access it through the Crown store. And let's preview it. Now I have had a look briefly, because when you do enter it for the first time on a character without an Unsparing Harvest achievement, it does not come up with the gold option at all. It only comes up with crowns. But now that I've got it on this character, on my lovely Sakhet, hopefully we'll have a look and see the pricing. I think it's 250,000 gold. And I think you're paying mostly for the garden space. Oh, so it's nice and bright here. You got branches already here. But I've seen some wonderful things that people have done to their houses. So it is tempting to get this one. Maybe just use it as a place to store my other housing items until I can think of where to put them and save up my bank space. But yeah, have a look in here. It's smaller than I would have thought. I know it says cottage in the title, but I was kind of imagining something a little bit bigger. Not mansion-like, not anything too... I just wanted something a little bit more. But it is quite quaint and cozy, as the words for small go. But you do have a nice land space, so those that are green-fingered, those that like their gardening, this is going to be nice, I would imagine. You could probably make this into another area, maybe. We close off here, then you got this big tree trunk in the way, I don't know. Put a little stone bed up there, it might work. And you've got this little puddle. It's leaking. The house is leaking. Okay, not the house, but the outside of it. Another little corner area. Yeah, I think this could be nice. Probably as a dumping ground for me for now. I've only really gotten into the housing element. I didn't really bother with it. I was excited for it, and then it came and I was just like, nope, I want to do other things. But slowly I'm getting there. Let's have a look at these purchase options. So that's right, for 250,000 gold I can get it, or for 3,500 crowns unfurnished. If I want it furnished, I can only get it in crowns, 4,400, and let's have a look. Did they do anything with that area? Nope, nothing there, but you could do. Very nice though, it seems a bit spookier now that it's furnished. And they've made it up in here quite nicely. Oh look, little clothesline, food, and then they've got the little fire going in the half place, which is quite nice, adds to it. Well, thank you very much for watching my video. Give it a like if you liked it, and I hope to catch you guys around again. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching.